Hey guys, Little Red Mermaid here. Today is going to be a very special day for me. I'm going to get a memorial tattoo based on my dad. He passed away yesterday, marked 3 weeks ago. He was my anchor. He was in the Navy, and just his love for water and fishing and my love for water and snorkeling, it made sense to do an anchor tattoo with water. I'm also going to have his date of birth inscribed in the tattoo. My dad was such a wonderful man in so many ways. I've heard so many stories about him, and it's just absolutely amazing. This is my co-host, Reese, so she'll be flying, I'm sure, through this video. Anyway, I started off the day today, and a good note, I started listening to Earth, Wind & Fire and Motown, a bunch of oldies. Motown is one of my favorite genres. There isn't a song that I can say I don't like Motown-wise. Anyway, so just to back up a minute, when I was at hospice the last few days of my dad's life, I was going back and forth to the house the day before because he actually had me running errands for him. Just kind of dad he was, you know, he wanted everything done so he didn't have to worry even on his last breath. Anyway, so I was running errands to the house, and I came across his old 8-track and record player, which is one thing that I had asked him to please save for me when he was asking about things in the house that I might want. He got rid of a lot of stuff about a year ago because he was planning on downsizing and selling the house. I said, please don't get rid of this 8-track/record player. And so I opened this up the night that he passed away, and started listening to some records. And I found when I opened it up, this picture here was on the right side of it. It's almost like he knew this is something I wanted, and he knows how much pictures and photos and him in the Navy meant to me. So this was laying in there. So I think he did that on purpose. I had the other picture of this, it's the same one, but I had this one that he gave me many years ago. I didn't even know there's two of these. So it's like he's saying, okay, you know, here you go, here's my picture. So that was pretty cool. So today I'm also taking a small amount of my dad's ashes with me to be put in the ink of the tattoo. It's something they do now. The girl at the mortuary that helped me with my dad's funeral detail, she told me this is something that tattoo artists will now do. I thought that was pretty cool. So this is probably going to be my most special tattoo, obviously. So I'm going to be heading there in just a little bit. I did some research on tattoo places here in Florida, specifically Fort Myers, and I found one artist named Piper that I really liked her work. So I was collaborating with her on what I wanted, where I wanted it, how big I wanted it, and everything was set to go, and she was going to do this for me last Sunday, but she had some neck injuries, and so she wasn't able to do so. So she ended up recommending one of her artists that work underneath her. So I'm going to be going to Piper, start my tattoo studio with her again, and Casper, which is one of her artists that is under her, because she started the studio, and I guess he was added shortly after, not 100% sure how long after. Anyway, he's going to be doing the tattoo today, so I'm super excited about this. This is something that means a lot to me. This day is going to be very happy. The whole day I'm just going to make it about my dad and happiness. One of the last things he said to me, he was like, enjoy your life, and basically don't worry about things. He went to great lengths to make sure I wasn't upset, and I did mourn for him, I did, but I'm also rejoicing that he is no longer in pain, and I know he's with me, I can feel him. So Dad, this is for you, and I'll check back with you when I get to the tattoo studio and let you know how things go. Guys, I have just got to Dark Moth Tattoo, or Piper's Dark Moth Tattoo, and Casper is drawing up my memorial tat. As you can see, he is over there working hard at that, and this is a look into the studio. I'll get up and walk around. Even though this is 360, I still feel like I need to walk around. There he is, hard at work. We're being compliant with our mask, as you can see, during these crazy COVID times. All right, I'll check in with you later. So I have found out that Piper is a very talented young lady. She has done these pictures right here, this one, and this one here, this one, and this one. She also custom makes these guitars depending on what you want. So this is one of the ones that she did. Let's look at the paisley, and this is all etched in. I found out it's super cool. Let me show you some more back here. Here's one, also another etched in. This is another like paisley design, super cool. The skulls, and then she painted the board here. Here's another couple of paintings, or not paintings, but another etchings that she did, these two. And that is Amy from LA Ink, right? Yeah, LA Ink. And is it James?
James Vaughn.
Yeah, James Vaughn. He says thank you. I think it says thank y'all are awesome. So it's signed by him, and that's one of his pieces. So as you can see, there's just super cool things in here. She also, I did not know until today, she designs comic books. So those are some comic books that she has done. So as you can see, this place is just filled full of super cool art. I mean, how cool is that? Here's another one of her guitars. I think this is probably my favorite just because of the aqua, and yeah, this is really pretty. So yeah, super cool, guys. Check out the studio if you're in the area, or even if you're not, come fly out and check out the studio. Guys, we're about to get ready to start my tattoo, my memorial for my dad. Checking in, he is heavy at work right now. He's about, I don't know how many minutes into it, I'm not sure, but he's been cranking it out pretty fast. So he just finished up my tattoo. He's gonna clean it up. You see he's cleaning it now, and we'll take a look at it in just a second. Alright guys, so one final look now that he's cleaned it up. Get it in the mirror, and that way. Looks awesome. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, he put it over a tattoo that I got when I was 18 that was basically a 26-year-old tattoo that I hated. So I'm super happy. This is crisp, it's clean, it's beautiful. So he did a wonderful job. Good job, Casper. Everybody that was in his life. And just in the last few days, I've even heard more and more stories from individuals that I haven't met personally, but I've heard their names from my dad's mouth many times. And it's so nice to hear these stories, so feel free to share any stories you have from my dad. He was a great man, and if I can be just a little inkling of what he was, I'm grateful for that, and I try to honor his memory. And he's a great man. I know he's still with me in spirit. So thank you. Hey guys, if you like the video, hit this. If you want notifications for more videos, hit this. Like, comment, share. LRM.